what's up? Welcome back to the channel Flow Amazing. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am Harshada, and without any other further discussion, let's get into the video. So as you guys may have read it in the title, that this video is about World Meditation Day. So I believe as a kid I always used to ask to do meditation, and it is of different forms, all right. So I have read about it later because I used to get bored while I was asked to do meditation, because I had to do nothing with what are its results, what are the consequences, why is it helpful, or whether it is helpful or not. But from schooling time, for that matter, since secondary school, since high school, we were used to ask to meditation. Even in my home, me and my sister used to do ask meditation, and I never knew why. So I did research growing up about meditation, and I don't want to claim that I know most of it, but I have little bit of knowledge of it, and I would like to share it with you guys. So as a basic meditator, I would still call myself a basic meditator because I don't do it on a daily basis, but whenever I do, I find myself at peace. So let's get into the questions. So this video is gonna be in form of questions that I had as a beginner of meditation, and I would like to share it with you guys. So first of all, whether you are or you are not a meditator, happy World Meditation Day. I really hope you guys at least do meditation 4-5 times a week. And it's not for an hour or something, like it's totally depending upon how much you enjoy it and how much you are getting result out of it. So basically, let's start with the meaning of meditation. So the literal translation of meditation is Dhyan, Chintan, Manan in Marathi. Alright, so to spell it in layman's language, the meditation is basically some exercise, a mind exercise, which helps you to calm down your mind. So you remember how if you have tried, or if you are short tempered like me, I always do some extreme form of exercises when I am raged, or when I am too much of angry at something. All right, if I fought with my best friend, if I have some difficulties, mental difficulties, like if I'm having a more of negative feeling, if I'm having some sort of trouble, I most of the time go to the ground, I go for jog, I go for exercise, I go for badminton, and that helps me calm my mind down. But after that, I extremely prefer to do meditation. I like myself to calmly sit down with myself and think about various things that I'm dealing with. I never suppress any of my feelings, but thinking about it and not overthinking, alright, but just thinking about it and giving it a real shot of looking at it from some different perspective. I like that. I call it is my meditation. Alright, form of meditation. They have been telling there are different form of meditation. You can calm yourself, you can get your mind a peace in various forms of way. Alright, so I don't remember all of them, but I have legit listed it down for you. I'm gonna read it for you. Alright, first they call is mindfulness, which is breathing awareness. So all you have to do is sit for whatever time it pleases you, a minute, 2, 5, 10, 15, half an hour, whatever time it pleases you. You just have to sit with yourself, calm down, close your eyes so that you will break contact with other world, and just concentrate on your breathing. So when you inhale, do it till full, till from your stomach, not from your chest, and exhale it all out. Do it in, do it out. While doing it, you can think about any positive thing in your life, like you're getting more light in your life, you're getting more peace into your life, yourself is enlightened, yourself is being a higher version of yourself, and whatever affirmation you want to do. Alright, that is the first type. Second type is spiritual. Now so many people, spiritual meditation, alright, so many people would like to join this to spiritual factors, and some people don't. So it is totally depend upon your religion, your faith, your beliefs, whether you want to join this meditation form to your spirituality or not. So if you're joining it with your spirituality in any case, then you can I don't know what you call it in English. I don't think so there's a particular word for English, for this in English, but there is very particular word for this process in Marathi is नाम, नामाचा जप करणं, नाम घेणं, जप करणं is actually basically what is you take name of whatever spirits enlightens you. So for person who's crazily believe in God Krishna, while meditating it and making this relate to my spirituality, I'll keep naming Krishna, 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 which ultimately brings smile on my face. That works for me. If it is works for you, do it. I don't know, however, whatever religion you believe to, you can do it in your own ways. Third is focus meditation. Now this meditation I was always been asked to do, which is light a candle or light a diva in front of God, and you sit not in front of God, in anywhere, wherever you like. You just have to sit in front of it and you have to stare into it. So fire being one of the most and essential and basic elements for a living being to be, fire is one of it. So this sort of helps you to focus your mind, to calm your mind, to focus all of your energy to the one thing that you're working for, if you're working for, or to focus yourself to give more attention to yourself, to give more attention to your job or school or work, whatever you're doing. Alright, next is mantra meditation. So they have this so they have this different sort of mantra. You can choose whatever mantra you want, whatever God you want to please, choose that mantra. You have to keep that mantra going into the background, keep listening it, close your eyes, break contact with the world and be with that vibrations, be with that spirit, be with that energy, and you will calm yourself down already. That is another form of meditation. The next one though is progressive relaxation, which is known as body scan. So basically how it is done is you close your eyes, you start with your head, remember, be in your head, then be in your face, be in your ears, be in your shoulder, relax them, be in your chest, be in your stomach, relax it, relax your shoulder, and all sort of that. That is, I guess, I learned it in while I was doing a yoga class, and it was perfectly amazingly fine. When my body is too much tired, when I'm having too much stress or too much pressure, I actually kind of sort of have shoulder problems, so I keep like having ache in my shoulder. When I do this sort of meditation, I feel like my body is pretty much relaxed. It's like as good as taking massage from massaging parlor, but if you're not having access of it by any sort of way, you can totally do this relaxation. Although I'm not telling you this step by step, so it will be more advisable if you go to not on maybe on YouTube if the trusted source is there, but you go to actual person and talk about this and sort yourself like which form of meditation would you like. The next type of meditation is loving kindness meditation, which I would like to call as affirmation meditation. So this meditation, you don't have to have like particular time or particular place or anything for that matter. You just have to close your eyes. So closing the eyes is the basic, I would say, root of meditation, because when you close your eyes, you stop taking outer things into your brain to process. Alright, so you just close your eyes is practically breaking all the contacts with the people around, with the world around, and so you be within yourself. So in the loving and kindness sort of meditation, which I like to call as affirmation meditation, you just have to close your eyes, you have to relax your body as simply as you can, and all you have to do is tell yourself positive things about yourself, like count your blessings, count your strength, like you're good at your job, you waking up in the morning, you're beautiful, you're very satisfied in your life, you're very lucky with the people, you are blessed to have parents. You can say anything and everything that affirms yourself, that boosts your self-confidence, that gives you positivity, that gives you confidence. And this is the sort of meditation I love the most. I do it almost every time I am nervous or I am this close to nervous breakout. This happens with you, with me. I won't call it anxiety or I won't call it panic attack. Saying it is giving me panic attacks. I don't know why. So this is very normal. The life sometimes give you stress and you just have to deal with it. That's all right. It is very normal and very natural. Do meditation for that. And this meditation, the affirmation meditation, works very nice over that. You can do it in the morning, you can do it in the night. I do it, by the way, every night before I fall asleep. Like when I'm lying on the bed, when I'm done with all my night ritual, I do this thing with myself and I talk good about myself to myself, and then I fall asleep. That is natural process to sleep and to give yourself a confidence boost. Why I'm falling short of words, I don't know. Anywho, the next is visualization meditation. I did not learn it from anywhere. I was reading this book the other day. You might have known this book is Secret. The Secret by Rhonda Braden. I don't remember. I'm so sorry for that. So they say whatever you wish for, whatever you want in your life, you start visualizing it and you start it by feeling the happiness that you would have when you would have it. I don't know, whatever you want to have, you just start visualizing it, start enjoying the happiness that you would have by after having it. So this basically means that the universe will start creating that thing for you and you will get it somehow. Even if it happens, it does not. So many controversial theories over the secret concept, but we are not here to discuss that controversies. We are gently here to tell you the type of meditations that you can do, and this is one of it. Visualization works for me, although I don't often do it, but I do it most of the times. I believe in it. The last question I had as a kid is it anything to do with the spirituality? So back then I had nobody to answer it, whether it is I had nobody to answer it in unbiased way, whether it is related to spirituality or not. But I kindly, genuinely think that it has nothing to do with spirituality. It is always about your perspective. If you wanna make it have any relation with spirituality, it always has every relation with spirituality. If you don't wanna have, if you wanna see it completely in way of science, in way of biology, in way of physiology, in way of psychology, then it is all science and nothing to do with spirituality. Whatever works for you. I wish you guys happy and peaceful life, and I hope you guys would understand a little bit about meditation through this video. If you do, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon so you will know next time when I'm online, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep meditating and be promising.